It. Full power to the engines. There we go. Objective failed. Tell Matthew about everything. Ooh, I think that means the lads mustn't get away with the robbery. I think I better go and see what's going on over there.
I don't know you. What's the trouble?
I'm not from here, but you know my man
Ah.
Raspberry, they call him.
Oh, balls. I
He
missed
came
the
here to
quarry.
work as a woodcutter.
You come to join him. Welcome.
On the contrary, sir. I came here to take him away.
Take him away? Why?
Sir, he went off and left me alone with the young one. And now work's mounting up at home. The roof needs fixing. The barn is falling apart. I begged him to come home, but he won't hear of it. Says the child isn't his.
Does he? And, is it?
Mother of God, sir. Of course it is. I'm a respectable woman.
Okay.
Are you married?
No, the scoundrel wouldn't marry me. But I'll soon see to that, if you'll only let him go.
How about you come here?
So what's to stop you from staying here?
I would, only my old mother is sick and she'd never survive the journey. She don't care much for Raspberry, but they'll soon get over it.
What's his real name?
I've decided.
It's your own affair. Does that like bugger off? Oh, we'll do that one.
Well, supposing I give you a handsome dowry. That way you'll get yourself a better husband than a common woodcutter.
I thought I was going to give her 85,000 then. Won't do. Won't do? That doesn't look like it's... That doesn't make sense.
That would be wonderful, sir. I never cared much for him anyway.
Great. Gold digger. Oh well. I guess in the long run, the woodcutter will pay that back with work done here. I need to now go travelling. We've still got another judgment to make. Right. Map. We're going to go and see Andrew at the Glade. Off we go. And we're not going to fight bandits on the way. Leave my personal army up to that. Yeah, what a wife indeed. She seemed to be happy to get the cash. She obviously didn't want him. I don't know. All these people around the countryside, they're all at it. In wedlock, out of wedlock, with other people's partners. Henry's guilty of plenty of that, of course. Come on then, I want to see what these two idiots have done. They've got themselves hung. I don't think they will have done. Oh, it's Ratai Tawny again. Has that come round already? Right, let's see. What's happened to Matthew and Fritz? I'm kind of ashamed that I missed the quarry fight. I wanted to see that, but at the same time, it's a bit awkward that you have to like stand around for 5 days just there, and when you have other stuff to do.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
The deed is done.
Are they...
Aye. Both of them.
You're kidding?
I'm sorry to hear that. I know I can be a cold-hearted bastard, but believe me, this isn't how I wanted it to end. My door's always open for you, Hal. You'll pay for
Here you
nothing.
are, and good health.
Meals, lodging, all on me. But be careful. We should lay low for a while.
So they're dead. Fritz and Matthew are dead.
Here we are.
Wow. I did not see that coming. I thought there'll be some way of getting them out of it, but, well. They are dead, aren't they? Yeah, they're dead. I'm surprised at that, so no more labourers for Ratai, for Pribyslavitz. Okay. Darwin struck. Darwin's law, definitely. Without a doubt. What can he train me in, by the way? Nothing. I'm done. Done there. Wow. Didn't expect the quest to end like that. I feel like it maybe wasn't meant to. It's obviously an option. But, wow, I'm surprised. I don't know what to feel about that. Still, they were idiots. They were true idiots. How could I have done that differently? Next time when I play through it, from the start again, I don't mean on next stream, but the next time I play through Kingdom Come Deliverance, I guess we'll do everything a bit differently. Be on hardcore mode for a start. I'm going to give it a go. There's so many quests to work differently. Is it going to be a fight? It's going to be a fight. We'll run away from that. Oh well. They were true idiots. I tried to talk them out of it. They wouldn't listen. It's kind of nice having a guard stood on my bridge, welcoming me home. That is kind of nice. You reckon if I didn't tell the commander and they go to rob, they might have got out with a few bruises? That's true. Oh yeah, I helped you, didn't I? Right then, we're going to wait again. We're going to wait till morning. And judge. There can't be many more of these judgments left to do. They just can't. So folks, I do apologise to anyone who came here looking for Assassin's Creed Black Flag tonight. I totally intended to play about an hour and a half of Kingdom Come Deliverance, get everything finished, and then go on to Assassin's Creed. I didn't know the Charlatan quest would take quite as long as it did. And I didn't know that we'd find the one to finish off Andrew's Cross, Adam's Cross.
Here.
Loads of stuff.
This bitch here tried to kill me. Have her clapped in the stocks where she belongs.
That's not true, Master Bailiff, sir. He got drunk, like he always does, and ate who knows what kind of slop somewhere.
You know very well what it was what poisoned me. You're trying to get rid of me and don't think I don't know it.
Enough. One at a time.
I must say, I'm more inclined to believe the women in these
Tell
things.
me what happened. What makes you think she tried to poison you?
She hates me. She wants to put me in the ground and then take the farm. I can see it in her eyes. She's just wishing for the day I'm dead. But she'll never see it, because I'll throw her out on her ear.
Throw me out? From my own home? You useless ale-swilling pig! Have you forgotten who got you a roof over your head?
Just look at her, sir. You can see for yourself what a harpy she is. I came home after 1 or 2 ales at the tavern. Ate my supper, what was left on the table for me, and went to bed. And in the morning, I woke up with my guts in agony. My head was on fire. I thought my last hour had come. If it wasn't for the old herb woman, she'd already have me in the ground.
Have you forgotten the part about battering me and throwing up in the doorway?
Shut your mouth, you whore.
Okay, so that's his version of events.
Quiet. Good wife, tell me your side of the story.
Sir, that beast is good for nothing but drinking away my dowry with his cronies. If he puts his hand to a flail at all, it's only to beat me with it. We were thrown out of the farm near Ledechko that I got as a dowry, because this fool let it go to ruin and got us into debt too.
They threw us out because you wouldn't back me up to the bailiff.
Because I couldn't hold my head up if I lied to cover your useless arse.
That's got nothing to do with you poisoning me.
He boozes from morning till night and beats me. Says I don't take good enough care of him. And all he does is sit on his arse expecting me to run around cooking and cleaning for him. And now he wants to drive me out of the village, saying I tried to kill him. What would I do then?
I would suggest an arrow to the foot. Should sort it out. I've heard enough.
Now, I've heard enough.
Nothing happened, it's your own affair.
You, farmer, won't touch another drop of booze, or I'll leave you in the stocks to dry out. And if you raise your hand to your wife again, I'll take a bludgeon to you.
That's the way
But
to
a
do
drink
it.
or two?
Well, it's all behind
No
us.
buts. There'll be no half measures with you.
Thank you, Master
On account of
Bailiff.
the fighting at
Thank you
Hamburg,
1,000-fold. You're a wise and just man.
I reckon it's not over yet.
That's going to upset
Why
him.
wouldn't it be?
Hey, Ragnus,
Theodore was
how's it
talking to one
going?
of the soldiers who fought there, and he said they killed
Nice to
nearly
see you. I know
all
you
of
can't
them.
make many of my my
Only
late
they had to let
streams.
the leader go. There, you see?
Right,
Not
let's
to
wait.
stop
We're
here
going to have
getting
another
more
judgment tomorrow.
mercenaries and
There's a lot of these
helping, eh?
judgments.
Their lordships would soon
I
be
should maybe go and
stopped.
find something to eat, actually.
Theodore says they're none too happy about all this ambition of wagons.
Let's go. There must be some free food. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a load of our free beer that we got. Where is it? Pribyslavitz Boar. There's the stuff. This is going to fill us up. Up. And another one. And another one. Cool. That actually gets my energy back as well. Really? Nourishment 10. Energy 10. This stuff is incredible. You can go without sleeping ever and just drink Pribyslavitz Boar beer. I didn't know beer got your energy back. Wow, okay. That, building the brewery was the right decision. That is going to be so useful if there's any more DLC come out for me to play. People skip showers just to catch this stream. So I've heard, Echo Alaski. So I have heard. The chat's commitment to my cause is very much appreciated. Will I wake my wife up with an arrow to the foot? Well, I have all the required ingredients. I have a wife. She may well be asleep by the time I finish the stream. I have a bow and arrow. In fact, I have several. I don't think it will go down very well. Although her language might be very similar to Cornelius's when I shot him in the foot and woke him up. Might have to try that. Why does my bit rate go up and down like that? It shouldn't. Right, yeah, we don't worry about the tournament. 1 a week. Who are we going to judge today?
Bad news, I'm afraid, Master Bailiff. Very bad news.
Oh dear.
That makes a change. Well, out with it. What happened?
2 wagons that were on the way here with grain and fodder supplies were ambushed by a band of Cumans. The wagoners escaped by the skin of their teeth, but the supplies are gone.
Damn it. That is bad news.
Worse than bad. Those were supplies for the whole year, and we won't be able to replace them. Things are hard enough as it is. Sir Divish had to lower his quota for Taumburg just to let us have it.
So we've no grain for the baker, no fodder for the stables?
I'm afraid not, Henry. We're left with only 2 options. One as bad as the other. Either we can go cap in hand asking for more and look like incompetent fools. And anyway, we'd be lucky to get any.
Not too appealing, I must say. And the second option?
There's still a few sacks of grain in the labourers' camp, but they bought it themselves. We could requisition it, but it would make us rather unpopular, not just with them. It's for you to decide as bailiff.
That's a really bad set of options there. Really bad. I'm not doing the requisitioning the grain. We're going to ask for help and look like idiots.
We'll order another delivery. They sent one, they'll surely send another.
I fear they'll send us nothing but mouldy dregs from the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, it's going to be that then. I don't know, actually.
We'll order another delivery.
Yeah.
I fear that...
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Can't be helped. We'll just have to make do. See to it.
The good news is that we have neither a baker nor a stables for that needs that grain. Just a brewery instead. Right then. Next judgment. I really don't have anything else to do in the game, I think, at this point. I'm not going treasure hunting. I can't be bothered. Don't wake the wife up with an arrow, because the next thing you remember is nothing. I think I might be in a little bit of trouble if I shoot my wife in the foot with an arrow. It would be a challenge, though, because both my bows are too long to draw up in a room in the house. They hit the ceiling. I'd have to draw them up sideways, which they don't work very well like that. You off to bed? Good night then, Echo Lasky. Thanks for joining us. And, I might be back on, hopefully back on tomorrow, streaming the new Call of Cthulhu that gets released tomorrow. So, hopefully see you then. If not, then see you around. Have a good week.
Good day, Master Bailiff.
Who's this?
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb woman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
Yep, I agree. Let's burn her.
What do you mean, it's a swindle?
Because those mixtures of hers don't work. It's nothing but plain water with herbs and pork lard.
Well, that's pretty much...
How do you know about it? Have you tried something from her yourself?
Me? Why would I? Well, that would be a sin, wouldn't it?
Is it?
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She exed my hens and now they won't lay. And she put a spell on her own so they lay double.
Are you serious?
I swear by the Holy Mother of God, she put a spell on them.
This is rubbish.
What kind of ointments and potions are you talking about?
Oh, you know, potions for an aching head, women's pains, and herbs to make cows give more milk.
Clever stuff. This is garbage. Send them away.
I reckon the only thing that's going on here is that you're a nasty, envious creature who condemn her own neighbour over a few eggs.
What? I would never. What do you take me for?
And she seems so nice.
I'm not going to waste another minute on you.
You call that justice? Next time I'll go straight to the bishop.
You do that. So we have a village herbalist, right? Okay. I wonder what the other option out of that was. Let's have a quick run up to the house and just have a look at the books. Am I getting the retro PlayStation that just came out? You think it might bring me back to old times? I had some good fun games on the old PlayStation. Colin McRae Rally 2, I adored. And also, Destruction Derby Raw was awesome. However, I would recommend to not go back because your memories are better off left as memories of those things. If you play them again, they will look very dated compared to new games and what we've got used to now. And suddenly that'll destroy your memories. So, yeah, I'd be tempted. I'd be tempted not to. I've just learned because I've gone back and played old games that I loved and stuff. And, yeah, I often think it's not quite how I remembered them. So, bakery can't be built, butchers, stables can't be built, guardhouse built. Traders, tavern was good. Bridge and road, woodcutters camp, beehives, labourers camp. That's just costing us money. I suppose we need labourers. Right then, we go and wait for the next judgment. Let's do it. Am I slightly drunk? Might be. Talia, you got checked by the auto mod? What did you get checked for? Nightbot. What's Nightbot been blocking? Has Nightbot blocked anything? This auto mod is slightly different to Nightbot. Spyro the Dragon was a classic. I remember it, but I don't think I ever played it. Dragon Age Inquisition is awesome. In fact, it's funny you should say that. I installed an old game today called Civilization 4 because I've got some friends and we play it multiplayer and play by email because we're never around at the same time. And whilst I was digging through the box for that, I came across a copy of Dragon Age. I think it was Dragon Age Origins. rather than Inquisition. But the Origins, does that include Inquisition? Or is it a sequel or prequel? I can't remember. But anyway, one of the Dragon Age games that I did play on... Must have been the PlayStation. Is that it? We've got nothing to judge? Let me see if I can wait a few hours and judge some more. So yeah, Dragon Age was a great game. I never finished it either. That, whichever one it was. I think it's Origins. Can't remember. Anyway, whichever one it was, I remember I got right to the end fighting some big-ass dragon thing. And I was struggling with it, and I thought I'll come back and try that tomorrow. And I never loaded the game back in. For some reason, I stopped and I never tried to finish it. And I don't know why. I just don't know why.
God be with you.
What's this dude
How's it
want?
going, fellas?
Well, Master Bailiff, well. But I speak for all of us when I ask. What's to become of all this timber we've logged?
True. It is piling up. The thing is, we've no plans to build anything big just now.
That means we'll be out of work. What are we to live on?
You're no longer needed. Goodbye.
Don't worry, you'll have work enough. We'll sell the timber. Besides, we'll need to clear the woods even more to expand in the future. Have a word with the merchant. He'll arrange to have the timber hauled away and sold. You have my permission for that.
Thank you, sir. We'll do as you say.
Nice. Achievement unlocked, Perfectionist. That's a Steam achievement, so I can't quickly go and see what it is. Well, maybe I can. What is it? Is it Shift Tab to bring up the Steam overlay? Can you guys see that? No. Okay. Well, let me just see if I can go and find where that is. Don't think I can. Yes, I can. Here we go. Make 2,000 groschen a day from... A day? We're making 2,000 groschen a day from Pribyslavitz. Profit? A day? Wow, okay. I hope this continues into the sequel. That's the Perfectionist perk. Not perk. Steam achievement. So, I don't know if there's any more, but we're going to wait. Doomph. 1 whole day. Origins is the first game. Inquisition is the third. Ah, okay. It must be Origins then. I think I always intended to play the sequels. I think I maybe read them at the time. And the general gist was the second one good and the third one not? Or vice versa? Can't remember. I don't know, but something made me not finish that game. I don't know what it was. I wanted to. I enjoyed the game and the story. Maybe No, I didn't start again to replay it. Are we done? Are we done with the judgments now? Maybe there's no more judgments to do. Hi, Tech Geek. How's it going? And Morel, hello. Oh, we've got everyone turning up late at night. Hi, folks. Nice to see you all. Dragon Age, yeah. I wonder if I should play that one again. It might be a case of it doesn't look as good as I remember. We might have done all the judgments we need to here, you know. We might have done this. Shame we couldn't get Fritz and Matthew. Shame they're dead. But, you know, they brought it on themselves. Maybe I should... Well, ifs, buts, maybes. The story went the way that went. I thought what was going to happen... Let me just wait. I'm going to wait a day here. Get that up. And 1 day. I thought what was going to go and happen was that they'd be so put off by the thought that the guards were going to come and stop the robbery that they wouldn't go ahead with it, but they were idiots after all, so they're dead. 2k a day and Divish promised you earnings for 5 years. It looks like Henry is a wealthy man. That's a good point. Someone do the maths on that, would you? See what we're going to end up with? It's 11 PM with you, Predator. What time is it here? Yeah, but it's 11 PM here, funnily enough. It's probably about time I was quitting, but I want to make sure there's no more judgments to make. There isn't. We're done. We are now properly done with the From the Ashes DLC. We've actually finished 2 DLC in this tonight. We finished a quest from the main game. We've finished the From the Ashes DLC by building everything, getting NPCs to come and work in the shops and taverns and everything else. and by doing the judgments, which was missing from last time. So this is really cool. We've also finished the Sahan's Capon DLC by finally doing... Let's see if I can splash in that. No. By finally doing the Charlatan's Quest, which was bugged when the DLC went live, and it should never have been. It should never have been like that. So I didn't expect tonight to do like 4 hours worth of this, but it's been really good. We have indeed finished everything we need to do, I think, unless this guy has anything to say.
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. How do you think you're doing? We've already finished everything successfully. Excellent work, Henry.
I'm glad you're pleased.
Job done. Job done. Good night, Ragnus. Thanks for dropping by and good luck with the studying. Mixias, you reckon about 3.5 million over 5 years? That should be enough, right? Should be enough to go and buy any armour and stuff I want. So what have we got in here? There's my Groschen supply. I've got 84k on me and a cool 37k earning 2k a day in there. Let's have a look at this. It is 2005 and the labourers camp could be boosted if I had some more labourers, but they're hanging from the gallows, unfortunately. So the tavern earnings go down. Nice. Anyway, very nice. That was good. I enjoyed that. So there was more to the From the Ashes DLC than I first thought. There was more to the Sahan's Capon DLC than I first thought. Now that I've seen both of either, I would recommend both, especially if you can get them on sale. The Sahan's one, possibly. Well, that's a bit misleading because the Sahan's DLC isn't actually so much about Sahan's. It's more about other stuff. There's only one amorous adventure Sir Hans has, and it's over a little bit quickly. But I believe there's a different ending that you can get for that I'll have to work on for next time. So, yeah, I would recommend both DLC, but wait for them to be on sale. I think they're on sale now at 25% off on Steam. So, if you are interested in these folks, or if you're watching this on YouTube at some point in the future, they do get my approval, I think, now. There's a lot of funny stuff in there that's been pretty entertaining. That dog's growl still haunts you. That was really weird. Really weird. But the way that quest was put together was pretty clever. It did lead you on into things and do a little bit of thinking for yourself. But I like that. That was pretty good. I know what I need to do. I need to go and sleep and save in Henry's. I think Henry should have like a special room, a governor's room or something for this. He does have a nice bed at least. That's something. Let's get this saved. And then I think we shall call it a night there. 1 hour will do. And for the time being, folks, that means we have finished Kingdom Come Deliverance of all the quests I wish to do. There's 2 characters which we'll never see again, Fritz and Matthew. We've had a lot of fun with those over the course of the game. It's going to be quite sad, them being missing. Unless they reappear. You know, they might reappear in a DLC, in a future one. They maybe escaped the hangman's noose at the last minute. Who knows? It could be written in. We didn't see it happen. So, they might come back. I think there's a Teresa DLC planned, which could be pretty good. Yeah, I did pretty well in that quest at the end. I did alright. I had fun. That was the main thing. It was all fun. The haunting bit at night, that was the best. I loved that bit. And the highlight of tonight's stream, though, and I'm going to dig the clip out and make it myself, was waking Cornelius up with an arrow to the foot. I have never seen a character wake up from sleep so fast in my life. That was awesome stuff. I'm gonna get the giggles again. So we're going to call it there, folks.